How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Rooars Weather Center Live. We are doing severe weather coverage right now. We got 12 active severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll jump into that just a few minutes here. Let's go ahead and get onto our radar screen here. Alright, so we do have a severe thunderstorm warning, and this is in just outside the Kansas border, Kansas-Nebraska border. We do have storm chasers on the storm as of right now. 6-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. And this is Nathan Moore. We do have a little bit of a lowering on the left side of this thunderstorm. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that as well, as there could be some tornado development. There is a slight risk of severe weather today for multiple areas. So let's check this. I'm going to load up Storm Prediction Center here. We got two areas of slight risk. Most of it, biggest area is going to be upper into Wyoming and stuff like that. And we also got another slight risk of severe weather for eastern Nebraska, western Iowa, and mid-Missouri Valley as well. We got a 5% chance of tornadoes, and again for this Iowa section, extreme northwestern Missouri, eastern Nebraska, extreme northeastern Kansas, and then of course we got western Iowa in that 5% risk area as well. Let's go ahead and look at the storm relative velocity here, and again, this is where I am going to be watching out as on Nathan's camera on the stream. We did have the lowering, and this looks to be correlating with the velocity here. I'll be watching this southern mode extremely close, and as well, we got another little area I'm concerned about near Dakin, Nebraska. Corey Gherkin is going to be on that thunderstorm as well. He's going to be on the second area that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. All this you're seeing, he changed cameras on us. I'll try to get contact with our chasers on the ground here very shortly. Our radio is not working correctly right now. I'm be doing some stuff with that as well here in just a few minutes here. Try to get it set up and ready to go. So again, this area down here on the southern near Gilead is going to be a little bit more tighter than what is that we want to see. We also got a stronger inflow, and Vince Welty is going to be on that. And again, you got your mesocyclone here, so we definitely do have a mesocyclone. We got the rain core behind it, so if there's going to be any tornadic development, it's going to be in this area here, and Vince Welty is on that as well. Aaron is going to be cutting out in and out here for Vince Welty. We'll be back with him shortly as well. I was going to take a look at this another thunderstorm. This one's going to be near Battle Creek, and I believe this is going to be on the Nebraska side. Yeah, Nebraska side. We do have so there is some rotation here in this area right here. I'm be watching very closely, as this could be a supercellular thunderstorm making its appearance here. It does have a mid-level lock on it. It's on a northeasterly track. I'll be keeping an eye on this storm very closely, as well as it could be a tornado producer if it taps into the right environment. This storm right now is still pretty premature as well. We could see a parent cell pumped up to the north of it as well. So we'll be keeping a very close eye. We do have now a tornado warning just been issued by the National Weather Service. Stand by while I get those details whenever it decides to pop up. I just heard the alert sound and I don't see it anywhere. It's for that storm I was just talking about, guys. All right, so we do not have an active tornado warning. This does not include Petersburg. It does include Closter. Emmerich, you're right outside of it as well. This is a radar indicated tornado warning. Radar indicated tornado. It's going to be for west central Madison County, southeastern Antelope County, and southeastern Antelope County, northeastern Boone County, and northeastern Nebraska. Again, I was just talking about the storm as I was just talking about the possibilities of the storm being a tornado producer. As soon as I was saying something about the National Weather Service did issue a tornado warning. So, again, weather warning is going to be this area of rotation here to southeast of Petersburg, Nebraska. It's going to be going northeast, and it is tightening up pretty well right here. We could be seeing a spin-up tornado as we speak, as there could be a possible tornado on the ground now. Anyways, look at the correlation coefficient. We do not have a debris ball, but we do now have a tornado warning. Let's go to the dual pane view, or correction, quad pane here. I gotta change this to the spectrum width for you guys here. There we go. So in the area of rotation, they are warning it's going to be right here, just southeast of Petersburg, Nebraska. The storm's going to be going northeast. Emmerich, you are in the line. Battle Creek, you are also a little further down the line of this thunderstorm. At least the tornadic portions of the thunderstorm. There's still a severe thunderstorm warning outside of this tornado warning. If you're in any of these polygons, whether it be a yellow, purple, green, blue, whatever color polygon, make sure you're weather aware today if you're in a severe weather risk, especially up in Nebraska and Iowa, and even northwestern Missouri, as there is a little bit of tornadic potential there. If we can get a thunderstorm pop up at the right time and tap into that unstable air mass, we could see a possible couple tornadoes as well. As we're seeing now, we do have an active tornado warning for Boone, for southeastern Antelope County and northeastern Boone County, or I think it's northwestern actually. Yeah, northeastern Boone County, west central Madison County. The storm is going to be crossing into Madison County here very shortly. It's going to go through northern Madison County if you're over there in Nebraska. If you're in Madison County, Nebraska, radar's having a little time depicting on this storm, as we do have a little bit of radar interference there on the velocity scan. But from the skin I was just seeing, we could possibly have a spin-up tornado on the ground. We do not have any confirmation at this moment. So we ain't going to leave the storm anytime soon. We're going to be right here till this warning expires. And then we go on to covering more severe thunderstorm warnings, unless there is going to be more tornado warnings issued. So again, this is a tornado warning for west central Madison County, northeastern Boone County, southeastern Antelope County in Nebraska. This tornado warning is going to be in effect for 32 more minutes. And I believe the timing on that is going to be until 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. As of right now, it is 4:58 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, 30-something more minutes left of this tornado warning. If it's not going to be continued, the storm may be going through a cycling phase. We'll see if the National Weather Service decides to cancel this warning, or if they're going to continue on the warning. It's kind of in a radar hole at the moment, so we'll see what the National Weather Service does. As of right now, we still got the active tornado warning in effect for Nebraska. My lights are now connected. That's good. Only if my webcam worked. Alright, so we still got that active tornado warning. Yep, my light color just changed to red. So that means my moderators are on. Great. That's perfect, actually. So the lights are here at the Weather Center. Is going to be flashing now. We do have the active tornado warning. Live 360 alert. Oh, Lord. There's a thunderstorm warning just been issued. I'll pull up details on that just in a few moments. That light's finally quit flickering. There we go. Is audio not coming through on studio? Hey, moderators, if you're on the stream, can you go ahead and look and see if the audio is coming through? Have a little bit of audio issues going to my studio here. If y'all can double check on that, that'd be great. And the area of rotation is once again looks like it's tightening up, and again just a little bit east of Petersburg, Nebraska. We do again that rotation is starting to tighten up just a little bit. Like I said, the storm was just going through a cyclone phase. Still radar indicated, still got no confirms. We still got the tornado watch in effect as well. The tornado warning is still going to be in effect for 27 minutes. It's going to be allowed to possibly be continued on. We do got gate-to-gate rotation as well. Actually, I'll move my correlation coefficient up here. Move you down to here. Then I move you to here. There we go. Oh, AirPods down. There we go. Alrighty. That looks a little bit cleaner to me. Alright. So on the bottom right, you got your storm relative velocity. On your left, you got your high-res velocity. Top right, you got your correlation correction, your high-res reflectivity. You got your reflectivity. And on the top right, you got your correlation coefficient. It's just easier for me to map it out like that. Again, we still got a little bit of a tight area of rotation, just a little bit east of Petersburg, Nebraska. We'll see if it sticks together and see if the National Weather Service will continue on the tornado warning. Yeah. Trying to get in contact with Corey Gherkin here. See if he's out today. Alright, so this is moving closer to cluster, however y'all pronounce it over in Nebraska. Over to Cluster, Nebraska is going to be just a little bit to y'all's west. If I have any viewers over in Cluster, Nebraska, make sure you're in your safe spots as well. If you're anywhere within this purple flashing polygon here, you're under the gun for the possible tornado that's trying to make its appearance within this thunderstorm as well. Keeping an eye on it as well. Wolf Warren, welcome to the stream, man. You are one of the monitors. Is the audio coming through fine? Yep. Actually, I forgot to go to my live thing on my Discord. I keep forgetting about that. I've been mentioned 50 times. For my YouTube moderators that are any of my YouTube moderators that are wanting to join and talk to me directly, I'll be in the general in the Discord. Actually, correction, I'll be at the live stage. Yeah. Alright, the live stage is now open for my YouTube moderators if you want to join in through on the Discord server. So it looks like we possibly do have a tornado on the ground now. Possibly twins. Hold on a second. We could have twin Nebraska tornadoes. You can see on the high res velocity, we got really tight area right there, and then we got also another really tight area just north of it as well. And you can even see it on the storm relative velocity. We could possibly have two tornadoes on the ground now, going for cluster Nebraska. If you're in Cluster, Nebraska, this is a dangerous situation. We could possibly have twin tornadoes on the ground as we speak. I am seeing it's kind of in a weird spot. I can't really use the correlation coefficient to verify on that. We do have possibility of two tornadoes now. I'm waiting for confirmation from the National Weather Service over in Nebraska here. We'll be giving that information out as soon as we can possibly get it here at the Weather Center. Yep, you're all good, Wolf. You're all good, bud. You're all good. So again, this is still an active tornado warning for west central Madison County, northeastern Boone County, and southeastern Lenox County in Nebraska as well. So, again, this is a dangerous situation. We possibly have 2 tornadoes on the ground. I'm still waiting on confirmation from that. There's still no ground proof, no ground confirmation. I'm waiting for any confirmation from the National Weather Service as well. National Weather Service is monitoring this as we speak as well. So, as soon as the information becomes available, I will send that you guys' way, broadcast it here to you guys. As of right now, we do not have no new massive scale discussion. So we do not have any other confirmation other by what we're looking at here on radar. New severe thunderstorm warning just issued as well from the National Weather Service in Nebraska. And this is going to be for that southern storm, the one that Vince Welty and everybody else is on as well. This will be for this storm right here. Let's go ahead and check up on our chasers here. Nathan is doing Nathan things. Nathan's right behind Vince. And that is a beautiful looking storm though. I am seeing a little bit of a lowering just behind the fence here. So this storm may be just more of a hail producer, but we do have the tornado possible tag on this severe thunderstorm warning as well. No further confirmation from the National Weather Service whether if there's possible tornado on the ground or not. We do have the northern area of concern is starting to weaken a little bit, but I'm still have some concerns for the southern mode here. There is some concern for a possible tornado there due to the radar image that we are looking at. Still ain't got no further details. If you're within any of these polygons here within this thunderstorm that's going through northern Madison County as we speak, crossing out of Lorna County, going into Madison County. Make sure you're in your safe spots. I am seeing some decrease in the air. The point of interest right now seems to be weakening. As we do have a cell coming up behind it as well. We could see a recycling going on here very shortly. Double check on that here just a moment. Again, still got an active tornado warning. Still radar indicated quarter size hail in this thunderstorm, 6 mile-an-hour winds as well. Hey mods, can I go ahead and get an audio check? That'd be great. That'd be great to have an audio check, mods. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the weather lab screen here. Go into some behind the scenes things. I'll be right back with y'all shortly. we're gonna switch back here. We do have they did extend this tornado warning. It's still gonna be radar indicated, $half size hail. This does not include Battle Creek, not just yet. And Wolfborn is in here. Let me go ahead and add him into the thing here.
Finally, I could speak. I felt suppressed.
You felt suppressed.
I opened Discord, and just as I was about to test my mic to make sure it was working, my power went out.
Alright, so lights are flashing here at the Weather Center. They did extend this tornado warning going into Battle Creek. This tornado warning polygon does not include Battle Creek just quite yet, but it does. It is on the border of it as well. Once again, we'll go switch on back to the weather lab screen here. We're just going to we covered this new tornado warning. Same details, no confirmation of anything on the ground. We're still going to be watching this broad area rotation as it's going to be making its way northeast towards Battle Creek. Alright, so we do have another a third tornado warning issued. And this is around the same areas that we just had the other tornado warning, which was issued. This is area rotation going to be south of Petersburg now. It's going to be taking a similar track to the northern one. It's looking quite impressive on both velocity scans. We have a strong area of rotation. It's going to be tracking around the same areas as which is impacted by the first storm. So, the immediate tornado warning has just been issued by the National Weather Service over in Nebraska. And, yep. It's going to be training around the same areas which is affected by the very first storm that just went through just moments ago. Taking a very similar track. It's going to be tracking northeast right behind the first storm. The second storm is going to be included southwestern Madison County, southeastern Antelope County, northeastern Boone County, and northeastern Nebraska. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located 4 miles southeast of Petersburg or 7 miles north of Albion. Moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Tornado and golf ball sized hail. Radar indicated rotation. Take cover now. Move to a basement interior room at the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a shelter, mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to close to substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris as well. Can I stress to know it's not the actual tornado that kills you, it's the flying debris that causes the harm and the death and the devastation that we have seen with this natural phenomenon. Ugh. So it looks like, again, if we did just have a tornado with the first storm, we could be having a second one coming through right behind it. This is very concerning as it's trending over right in the same areas that the first storm just affected. And if the first storm did have a tornado on the ground, there's going to be another one coming on behind it. That is definitely going to be difficult for the rescue crews if there was a tornado with the very first one. We're going to be watching this storm very closely as we do have now 2 tornado warnings back-to-back trending over the same areas right now. We got 3 active tornado warnings. I'm going to go ahead and change my view here on my... Let's go get the road map up. Change the view up just a little bit. So the secondary rotation is going to be concerned with the second tornado warning. It's just going to be a little bit east of Highway 14. It's going to be in the Highway 14 and 32 corridor here. And it's going to be moving north and northeast at 35 miles an hour just behind the other one. So we're going to switch on back to the weather lab here. Watch these storms very closely.